Hey guys, today I'm going to get you ready for your spray mig. I'm going to show you how to change out the bottles and what temperatures and everything to run for. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do, as you can see, our machine is on and our gas is on because we just got done welding our short circuit MIG coupon, and now we're going to go to the spray mig. So the first thing you want to do, shut off your machine and then back off all your gas. Whenever all that's done, you should be ready to switch out your bottle, and then after we switch out our bottle, we'll turn up our temperatures and get the weld. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is switch out our bottle. All you need is a crescent wrench. Come over here. You'll throw it on here. Just like that. Tighten it down. And then with this, we're going to come backwards. We're going to go counterclockwise. Come down with it, loosen it up, take your crescent wrench off, and you should be able to just get it with your hands from here on out. So you just back it off like that. Just like that. Watch out, be careful whenever you put it down because this is all this easily breaks. So just lay it down there. And then we'll switch our 90-10 bottle in. Alright guys, so right here, as you can see, we have our 90% argon and 10% CO2. So make sure anytime you move a bottle, or anytime a bottle isn't restrained with some chains or anything, make sure it always has a cap on it. And just a safety measure, because if one of these bottles goes flying, it ain't gonna be good for nobody. So what I'm gonna do now is, if you look back here, there's a little tray you can set your bottle in. So all you gotta do is just pick up your bottle. Just be careful while you're lifting it, it is pretty heavy. And then just set it in that tray. Just like that. Watch your cords too, you don't want to trap nothing back here. And if you look here, it's sitting nice and clean up against this edge. So that's good to go. We'll get our chain, bring it on around here, and then hook her in. Once you got it hooked in, then you can take off your cap. Just set it down somewhere where you remember. And then we'll throw our gauge back on. Okay, so you got your bottle on there, and all you gotta do is put your gauge on. So what I'd like to do is I'll back this all the way back until it won't go no more. And then I'll just kind of line it up. And I'll thread it in there. Just like that. It should go in pretty easy. If you're having trouble threading it in there, then it's probably not threading in right. So just watch out for that. You don't want to mess up the threads or anything. Then we're gonna grab our crescent wrench again. Put that over here. And then now we're going to go clockwise with it. Just get it as tight as you can. That'll work. And now we're going to see if it's leaking. So what I like to do is I'll just crack my gas open. Listen. And then crack that open a little bit. Then we'll turn our machine on. Then just grab your thing, your torch, and then just get some water going. And as the gas is flowing out here, if it starts to bubble, then you'll see. It'll start bubbling really bad, and that's whenever you'll know that it'll be leaking. So right now, as you see, there's no bubbles anywhere. So you're good to go. Alright, so in the situation where it does start to leak, you can usually hear it, but to pinpoint it, we'll use soapy water. So you can crack it on, and then with this leak, it's just tight enough to where you can't hear it, but it's still leaking because we already tested it. So And just always spray soapy water no matter what whenever you put a new bottle on, because nobody wants leaks. But you'll see here what I mean by the bubbles. If you get close here and see, you see that big old bubble? That means that you're leaking. And that is not what you want. So just tighten it up a little bit more and you'll be set to go. All right, so we just got all of our gas set up. So now we're gonna move down to the actual machine. For spray MIG, you wanna run it as hot as possible. For this machine, it goes to 28.5 volts. And then for the wire speed, whenever I was welding with my spray MIG, I ran it at 700. So I had 700 wire speed and 28.5 volts, and it ran really smooth.